Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a subtle St. Patrick's Day look using the ColourPop Mint to Be palette. So if you like see what I do, just keep on watching. Okay, so I was going to try out the new LA Colors, well it's not new, but new to me, LA Colors matte foundation, but my skin is dry right now because the weather has been warming up and my skin always goes all crazy when the weather shifts drastically, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'm using the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation right now, and the Wet n Wild Coverall Powder, and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Sorry, I had cat hair. I could see it out of the corner of my eye. It was bugging me. But, yeah, and then I filled in my brows with the e.l.f. brow cream in the shade Espresso, and yeah, so let's just get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the shade Get Fresh, which is this very, very light shade right here. I don't know how well these are going to show up on my eyes, but you're going to see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it into my crease. I recently picked up this palette and the Honey palette and the Blow and Smoke palette and the Elsa palette from ColourPop. And then I also received my Juvia's Place palettes. The Tribe, the Warrior 2, the Deuce, and I think the Zulu it's called. So I will be doing lots of tutorials with new palettes to me in the future here. I'm also going to run that on my lower lash line. I know for a lot of St. Patrick's Day looks, people tend to do green and gold, but I just wanted to use this palette because it's a little different than the normal looks you might see for St. Patrick's Day. And it is still a shade of green, it's just mint. So, well, that looks crazy right now, oh my goodness, it's so light. So I know probably a lot of people are more gravitated toward these colors, but I actually want to use this set of green more, which is like kind of more of an olive toned based mint, I guess. And I want to go into the shade Dementhe, I think is how you pronounce it, right here. And I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to pop it on the inner and outer thirds of my crease. Then for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this small smudger type brush from the Vintage Cosmetics company. Same shade, and run it on the inner and outer third of my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade. I'm going to go into the shade Chill Factor, which is this darker shade right here, and I'm taking a defining eyeshadow brush from Beauty Effects, I think. Let me see. This one doesn't have the name on it, but this one does. Beauty Accents, my bad. I'm going to pop that on the inner and outer third as well. And then I'm going to use that same brush and that same shade and run it on the lower lash line. Okay, so this is what we're looking like right now, and then I'm going to go into the shade Mojito Mommy, which is the center shade right here. And I'm going to take this small Luxie 246 Precision Crease Brush. I'm going to wet her. I don't know why I just referred to the brush as a her, but okay. And I'm going to pick up that shade. And I'm going to pop it on the very center of my lid. I'm going to use another shade to blend it into the darker. I'm not going to worry about blending it in just yet. And then I'm also going to pop some of that on the lower lash line. I actually think I'm going to bring this up just a little higher on this section. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Freshman, which is right here. I'm going to just use the other side of that same brush and wet it again. Then I'm going to place that in between that shade Mojito Mommy and the shade Chill Factor. And then tap to blend in the shimmer section. If need be, I'm going to go back into Mojito Mommy. I'm also going to go back into Chill Factor. And then I'm going to do the same on the outer edge here. Then I'm going to do the same on the lower lash line. So that you got something kind of like this going on here. Okay, now I think I might do some subtle eyeliner, some winged eyeliner. I'm going to go into the, what is all over me? Shimmer. I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Black. And I'm going to use this to line my eyes. Okay, what I like to do with winged eyeliner is I like to line my upper lash line and let it completely dry before I start on the wing. So that way it doesn't transfer, because I do have very, very hooded lids, as you can see here. You could barely see that eyeliner right now. And relax the eyes. I'm going to actually wing it out pretty far. Since my hoods crease on the outside too, I keep it completely relaxed. Sorry, that was my phone vibrating just now. We're just gonna have to roll with it. And then I like to match it up on the other side before I start filling it in. And then what I have to do is I have to lift up my eyes, and you see how non-straight and skipping this is? I have to connect it all together. And then I'm going to connect it like this first, just so I could fill the majority of this in. Okay, then once that is dry, I'm going to dip into more. It's a very tedious process with my eyes. I have a detailed tutorial on how to do hooded eyes eyeliner for eyes like mine. I did get a rude comment on it that I deleted like not even that long ago, saying that it looked gross. But you know, for one, I don't need that kind of negativity in my life, and two, my eyes are a lot different than most you know, beauty people on YouTube. So and then once my eyes are completely relaxed again, I'm going to make sure it meets up with the hood of my eye better. So that when my eyes are closed, it kind of wraps up into the fold. And then when I open them, you could see that there's like a little like shelf thing going on. Now I'm going to work on that area of my eye. I'm just going to connect it down. And then really make sure that the eyeliner looks smooth from the top of my eye to the liner. If I wanted to, I could swoop this all the way in, but I'm not feeling like it right now. I don't think, anyway. So that when your eyes are closed, it doesn't look so boxy. You kind of give it like a wing itself. Like that. Okay, now to finish off my eyes, I'm going to go into the VGTE 3D lashes in the style... Why can I not... I had to look it up last time on my dang phone, and I really don't want to have to do that again, so I'll try seeing if this sticker will come off of this box. Oh no, it just says the style 05, so, and I'm going to use my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. Oops, you know, I did not put on... I did not do my mascara, so we're going to go into the Pretty Vulgar mascara and quickly coat my top lashes. With how dramatic these lashes are, you can't really see the winged liner too well, so let me quickly show you one more time what's going on there before the lashes are on. And then with the lashes on, this is what it's looking like. I guess you could still kind of see the liner when you're up close, but not too far away. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that I added a bit of little, like, it's like a yellow-green to my hair, so yeah, there's that. Okay, I'm going to go into the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, and I'm going to mix these two shades right here. I'm going to take my Alamar Cosmetics complexion brush and use that to warm up my cheeks. And my nose here. Okay, then for contour, I'm going into the LA Colors I Heart Makeup Contour Palette, and I'm taking the shade right here. Then taking my small contouring brush from Luxie, I'm going to use that to carve out my cheeks. Then also my jaw. Okay, and then next for blush, I'm going into the JCat Beauty Blush Mallow in the shade Dolly Peachy. Now this looks pretty intense, but it blends out really easily, and also it's pretty soft color, like once you actually get it on your skin. I have used one of their blush mallows in the past and I really liked it, so I picked up 4 new shades and this is one of them. I'm going to take this flat top brush from e.l.f. and tap it in there so that there's some product, I don't know if you can see that, on the brush. And then I'm going to apply it to my cheeks. And for me, this works really just fine over powders, so. Okay, that one is actually super intense in color, oh shit. Okay, we're going to attempt to lighten that up. Or not. Ah! Okay, I need some powder. Okay, I'm going to go into my Jordana Forever Flawless powder and put some on that stippling brush. Attempt to lighten that up. Oh my goodness, I went in way too heavy-handed after I just said that it's not that intense. It's really not. I think I just put way too much on my brush because I didn't think it would pick up well on that brush because I never used that brush for this before. Okay, that's getting better. Okay, now I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette, and I'm taking the shade Laser, which has a slight green tint to it. I'm going to use this to highlight my cheeks since this is like a St. Patrick's Day theme here. Cupid's bow. Whew. Just going heavy-handed on everything today. Nose. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to go into the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Lipstick in the shade Emerald City, which is a green. And I'm going to put this on my lips. This does require 2 coats, by the way. At least for me. Okay, so my jewelry doesn't scream St. Patrick's Day because it's spiderwebs, but so yeah, this is the eye look once more here. I'm out of focus, sorry about that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, thoughts on the palette. I really like it, even though it's a lighter colored palette and I tend to do a darker eye look. I do like this palette because green is one of my favorite eyeshadows to use. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already or if you want to, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!